Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Dad's React. My name's Clay. That's Corey. It is time for us to get back to our regularly scheduled Star Trek programming that we enjoy doing. Discovery's final season is kicking off. It is the last season for the show. It is. I forgot, Corey, this show started way back in like 2017 and it's only had 5 seasons, which is pretty insane. But it's been an interesting ride. I know that we started reacting to season 4 and then they took Tilly off the show. We were like, you know what? We're not doing this anymore. So I finished the season. I finished the season back in the day, but I don't know if you did or not. But it's okay because I think Tilly's back for all of this season, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I definitely didn't finish it. Like, I don't know. This show's whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck about this show. Like, like, well, it's just like to me, this version of Trek should have been done in 3 seasons. Like, it was cool. Like, hey, we brought it back. Here it is, and then it just kind of was like, I don't know what we're doing. We're doing some shit. We did some time traveling, and and then we got Pike. Like, that was cool.
Right.
Like, everything that should have happened, and then now it's just I don't care.
We got the show we needed. We got the show we needed out of it, which was Strange New Worlds, right? We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see how the last season wraps up. If you're new here, thanks for checking us out. Make sure you subscribe. If you're returning, as always, for our Star Trek watchers, thanks for tuning in. And let's crank up the final season of Discovery.
I can understand that an offer to teach at the academy is unlikely to...
So far, I'm like, I remember all this. All right, maybe I did watch it all.
You didn't miss the whole...
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't either miss much, or I've actually finished it.
This is what I really wanted, or if I just...
I'm just glad that we see Tilly right now. Well, okay. We're starting outside a ship in warp.
Like, what is she gonna fix now?
Right? Why is your captain outside your ship?
And all this time, I thought it was a Tellarite term of endearment.
Tonic.
Here she is. Yay, Tilly.
The official cocktail of the Millennium Celebration.
Oh,
My.
You just put your fingers in my drink.
Who knows if I'll ever do anything that meaningful again.
It's like,
You will.
is this going to be the whole season with him?
to change.
To change.
Doesn't even have a drink. It's just like everyone cheers.
All right.
Cool.
Do you intend to share it with me? Or will I be forced to mind Mel?
Since your duties often bring you here as well.
I should not factor into your decision, sir.
He's like, girlfriend, you're factoring into all my decision.
Admiral.
Captain?
Here's your infinity ring.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'm aware.
Sir?
Like, we ain't telling you shit.
This is a red directive.
None of us watching knows what that means.
There's an item on board that we cannot allow to fall into the wrong hands. Scavengers in the air.
What?
It's so stupid. What the fuck from 800 years ago in this space age future could be so important that they're like, if we don't get it in 800 years, oh shit, the world's over. God, this show's so fucking stupid. Ay, ay, ay.
So important and a directive we don't know what it even is.
Of course, this is also one of those things, hey, we found it, so everybody else has fucking found it too.
Right.
Okay, so like I'm getting on this USB drives, taking my music with me.
That's kind of rad. Ooh, dude, are you see-through?
He was.
Do you want the pebbles or the mountain?
That's how you get got, man. Stick with the pebbles.
Yeah, what the fuck you gonna do with a mountain?
Secure that ship by any means necessary. and make sure this mission succeeds.
A resurrected means we gonna kill a bunch of people, apparently.
Has that always been the intro?
Yes, with different symbols jumping in that mean something this season, but there's a standard set of like drawings that carry through all seasons. Here we go once again, letting the captain get on the ship. Come on, guys.
Clear.
A little rough, bud. Pretty good for 800 years, though.
Back.
What is that? Okay, that's cool. Oh, shit. That's just like, and you're in space.
Activate suit magnetization.
I hate shitting on their technology, but that's a lot of words to make sure you stick to something real quick.
I was just thinking that, like, why the fuck would I need to, like, have an audible command that...
Right.
God, like, it's just... There's so much shit going on in this future, and it's just like the dumbest fucking possible things have made it through.
Right.
This is not what I expected when the night started.
Like, I want to know how fast the ship's moving right now, and, like, what kind of force is holding... Like, it
It's
doesn't
at
make
warp.
sense. That's
It's
what
at
I'm
warp.
saying, dude. Like, they should be dead. This isn't, you know, a fucking train going down the tracks.
I guess you could be in the warp bubble and okay, I guess.
Safety the moment she is free of the warp bubble.
I'm Mr. Saru.
Hang on.
You guys should just call Saru Captain. Just be done with it.
I'll be perfectly comfortable when you've completed your mission.
Maybe sit down, though, old man.
And don't preach at me. I've heard plenty of stories about you.
Captain, you must exit the bubble.
This guy's choosing a real weird time to have a pissing contest. Jesus Christ.
I know someone who can find them.
Let's go, Space Jesus.
You think they used to be couriers?
Federation's expanding. Most of the old networks are closed. Not how I...
Is that a fucking tribble? Just let it hang out? It's fine.
Fred. Just Fred.
I feel like all of their reactions are to the actual writing. They're like, yo, that dude literally just said it's fucking Fred. We're not even putting any effort into this.
Right. Voting this one in.
last season, guys, whatever, man. Steve, Joe, Fred.
So back to that infinity room, the big white room they were in. I would love to know that, like, it's only something they meet, like, in their minds. So he literally handed that to her in the party, and they both just went, like, blank and just, like, stood there staring, like, off into space as opposed, like, going somewhere. That would be funny.
I feel like they actually went there because he, like, took the ring back.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing. Like, I'll need that. But yes, it would be hilarious if they were all out at dinner and he's like, woo, 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 and everybody's just like... like, stop mid-sentence and they're like, what's going on?
Are they okay? Is everything fine?
To be a crew, I can't crash all these kids onto a nice moon in order to teach
This
them
guy's
that.
sitting here looking at her like, you can talk about whatever you want. I don't even care.
Right? We know the feeling.
Yeah, but I got to admit, I need evil Tilly in my life. Like, nice Tilly's super cool and awesome and everything, but if I'm picking one, I'm bad girl Tilly, you
Right.
hit me up. Let me know what's going on.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I love walking and talking, so...
Do you?
Yes.
Good. Great.
Very much. Okay.
Well, cool.
Look at you spitting over there.
I missed this. I missed this so much. I was so glad she came back the last couple episodes of the last season.
Yeah, Tilly is definitely like the glue for this crew, I feel like. Like, I like all of the characters individually, but for some odd reason, when they're in a group without her, I can't stand any of them. I'm like, I don't like any of you as a hive mentality. Stop it.
So the best part is, I know that you're not a huge fan of Discovery, but you do know that they have green lit and maybe started production on her Starfleet Academy show, right? Where she's the lead.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. Yeah, yeah.
You're ready for that. That's for you. That's all for
Yeah.
you. Let me guess. This is only Burnham.
I think this may be the bad people we're seeing on the bikes.
Maybe.
Well, I shouldn't say bad people. The so-called thieves of the forgotten technology of 800 years.
The mystery box. I did see Michelle Paradise wrote this, though. I think she... Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that she's a writer from other Star Trek series as well. Like DS9 type stuff. Maybe even TNG. I could be wrong, though.
I love the feeling of interrupting something.
I can't tell if I'm going to hate that guy or love him. It's only going to be one of those two feelings, though.
Yeah, I get the good cowboy kind of vibe from him. Like, you know, he'll say some shit and you're like, I don't know about it. But at the end of the day, he's like, I'm okay. You know, right? Like, I don't... He doesn't seem to put off that... He's like wild, but not that sneaky wild. Like, I don't get a double-crossing vibe from him from the get-go. I still think the whole guy that like was in the little secret space room in the White Room, the guy with the nice beard and hair, somehow he's still bad in my mind. Like, I'm waiting for him to turn that leaf.
Wait, the Dadmiral? No, man, he's the best.
Yeah.
He's the best.
No, dude, he's the dude that... Whoa.
Oh, shit, is that a positronic? Is that a Data? That's fucking sweet.
Of my being.
Fair enough.
Let it clear.
Good.
I like how anybody that looks like a sex doll is like in the Data.
Mal, this is Locke.
Well, I need to know this guy's story.
Still functional. Self-sealing stem bolts. And,
yes! Self-sealing stem bolts. You know what? Of all puzzle-type games in the world, that type right there is the one that I hate the absolute... I can never do them. Like
slide puzzles?
Picture. Yep.
Yeah.
That is beyond my level of comprehension. It's a family photo album. Our trip to Bora Bora.
Yeah. On this day, Jeff born, blonde hair, brown eyes. Wait.
Right. Yep, gotta have the right fingerprint, bud. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh. Well, so much to learn of that guy's backstory. I'm assuming he's the synths from the ones from Picard that went nuts, and he got away.
You think I'm thinking?
I'm thinking let's go. Can we go?
Oh no, we're not in sync with our catchy fucking...
Our catchy places that we've never heard of ever, and no one ever explains to us. Oh no, we don't get to do that gag anymore. You made me such a fucking pessimist on this show. Damn it, Corey.
You should be, dude. You should be. This show
I should
is...
demand better from Star Trek.
Yeah, this show is ridiculous. Like, honestly, this show is so lucky that Pike happened. Because it's like, okay, hey, we brought everything about, and then Pike's like, we're going to fix all that weird shit we did in the other show.
Right. Here's what you really wanted.
There's the internal memory drive. Serial number...
He got them cheeks.
It'd be so much better to be a surgeon in the future. You're like, I don't like touching the gooey parts. Give me the 3D layout on the top.
Oh, we haven't used wires since way before the upgrade. We're gonna need more replicators. Oh no, we're good.
He's like, yo, I got a junk box of wires, man. Don't you worry about it. It's in cardboard, tubes. It's filtered. I'll just pull them out. We're good. I've spoken like every person that's ever gotten a video game in her computer. Hold on to that. I will need that at some point.
That's right. I have the cable for that. Seems like a horribly unsafe accelerated speed for those things, whether it's public around.
I'll take it from here, officers. You heard me. You can leave.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's still a bad guy secretly.
Get the fuck out. What'd you say?
Yeah, I said, yeah, he's still a bad guy secretly.
No.
I would never trust this guy. Would never
he's
trust him.
Fantastic.
Beyond all comprehension, of which I have hidden.
Of course.
They got tunnels in space.
Fall into the wrong hands. For we may all.
What? What did she say?
So ridiculous, man.
But we got fast, speedy chases now.
Before they get there!
Back me up! I got this!
Did he just take off?
Yeah, but at first he fired 2 shots in the air for no reason.
Glad those have shields on them.
Killing all those people down there!
You're letting stats get in the way of strategy. An avalanche is not gonna
I
happen.
like that. You're letting stats get in the way of strategy.
They only said 30%. That means there's 70% that it may not happen.
Scans confirm that the mountainside remains stable.
70% for the
All right, I hope they don't kill him. He's the guy I'm latching onto for this season. Like, I need him the whole way.
Right? He'll die this episode now that you said that.
I know,
You don't
right,
get to
dude?
have fun in this show.
I'm always fucking myself up for a good thing.
Reheated the silica?
Yeah, the resulting fulgurites wouldn't be nearly strong enough to stop it.
Wait,
We don't have time for this shit. We're at 200 kilometers an hour. Let's go.
There's always time.
Lieutenant Christopher, contact the Antares and have them follow our lead.
I'm Mr. Saru.
Commander Detmar, get ready.
Keep saying their names, Saru. Actually, may memorize their names for the end of the whole show.
Discovery is almost there, Captain.
That's pretty rad.
What I like is that they're on, like, snowmobiles, basically, that took, some kind of projectile from a giant-ass ship and was like it was nothing. But then they got rocks blowing up around them that are moving them somehow, and then they're also managing this dirt track that appears no one has driven on with all of these shards out, and they're like, I got this shit, man.
Right.
Nothing. You got.
Like, either your shields are protecting you from everything, including shots from a ship, and i.e. sand, so you shouldn't need windshields.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna nosedive our ships. Nice. Man, they didn't even try to run. They just stood there.
What's even better about that flyaway is, like, they hovered up around the mountain, essentially, watched all the shit happen, and then went, hey, guys, check me out. I'm out. This show needs to make its mind up with what it wants to be. They're like, are we having that awkward, we've been divorced for a while, but now we're meeting on a kind of a regular because of family things. We're still unsure, like, do we hug, handshake, finger guns?
I like how the dust is still on it. That's fucking cool.
Space car wash.
Look at her waiting for her man to come home.
Codify our mutual commitment in a more official capacity.
Yo, we
Let's
telling
have
everybody
Star
we
Trek-
date now? We tell
Star
everybody we
Trek
date
wedding.
now? You think?
Are you asking me to
Oh shit, yep.
marry you?
Don't be coy, girl. We're going to have a discovery wedding.
I need to talk to Kovich.
What's in the balloon? Where are we?
He was present when a Starfleet captain, Jean-Luc,
Hey!
found a message left by a race of ancient beings.
Oh, are we going here? Oh, man.
Let's fly.
I know it's her catchphrase, but it's a very, very odd way to end a conversation in a room with somebody. Let's fly. Like, okay. Then go. Go to the ship and go do what you're supposed to do. Oh, man. At least they told us more by the end.
it's weird because Secret Service guy is like, yo, get this shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. Other captain guy was on board with that. He's like, we get the shit. Won't give a fuck about these people. And then the only people who are like, man, maybe we shouldn't do this is like the main cast. It's so annoying because we could have already been done with this problem. If homie would have been like, I don't give a fuck about any of those people on the desert land. I don't give a shit. Get me my little magic cardboard box thing back.
Mm-hmm.
Could have gave it to the other guy. He would have went in, murked the 4 people that were there, took the box, walked the fuck out. We would have been done with this whole problem. Like, I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, this show needs to make its mind up with what it wants to be. Are we going to be like some kind of sciencey adventure show, or are we going to do all this Black Ops clandestine shit? Because if you're doing that, guess what? Then you better treat it like a bad adventure and kill everybody in the fucking way because you don't want anybody knowing about it.
Right, you can't be all clandestine with Starfleet morals. You can't do that, but you
Yeah,
can't do
it doesn't
both.
work.
Yeah. Well, we shall see. I'm gonna make you watch every single one of them.
I know, dude. I know. I love you. Like,
it's only why you're doing it. I know.
It really is, dude. I despise everything about it.
I know. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. And thanks everybody else for watching us. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe. Come back, check us out for episode 2. That'll be out at some point in the near future. So see you guys then.
See you guys.